I think we have to realize that in their early 40s, mid 40s, about 40, and when mid 40s is when we moved here. I went to the first grade at Sunset School. So people didn't travel, you didn't leave Carmel. I mean, if you lived here, you worked here. So the big deals were if you got to go over to Monterey and Pacific Row, particularly when Holman's department store was the only department store in the region. So if you needed anything like Boy Scout uniforms or clothes for school or special anything, you'd go to the Holman's department. That was a big deal. Once a year, go over to Pacific Row. So the most exciting thing happening on the peninsula was the train. It was a big thing, and it was the airport was in existence, but flying DC-3s regularly by United, but not a big deal. It was too expensive, I guess, to go by plane when train was so convenient. And a lot of prominent people came. President Eisenhower came on that train to Monterey. I remember going with my father to greet him, and because we had a lot of friends and relatives in San Francisco Bay Area, my parents often would put us on the train, my sister and myself, or just one of us at a time. And I think everybody on the peninsula remembers, young kids remembers, that there was a parlor car that you would sit in with, which was also a bar. So the steward there, the porter, and most of my friends remember his name. I don't remember his name, but he was a wonderful gentleman that my father would always chat with, and I remember he would give him $1 and say, make sure my son doesn't fall off the train. And then he would open the back and allow you to stand on the back and watch the tracks disappear. And it was just, the sounds of the train, you're putting pennies on the track and watching the engines squish them. And it was just, the depot in Monterey was a real spot of joy, and because you were excited to see the people getting off the train. And I really missed it. It ran until 1973 or 4, and then Southern Pacific stopped it. We, with the Coastal Commission, were able to keep the Southern Pacific company from tearing up the tracks and selling it off as real estate. And that is now the recreational trail. The old train line is a recreational trail. They actually started at the sand mines sand plant in Pebble Beach, and ran to Pacific Grove, and then Pacific Grove to San Francisco.